Welcome to Eastern Sierra Now, the only local news show that brings you small town scoops with big time sass. I said sass. I'm your host, caffeinated, ready to navigate everything from record breaking high school athletes to Shakespeare auditions. Today's episode is brought to you by Manor Market in Bishop, your go to spot for groceries, gourmet finds, and good vibes. If you haven't been, you haven't truly shopped. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and click that notification bell like it owes you money. You'll thank us the next time you're the first to know what's going on around town. One quick heads up, ESN will be packing up and moving offices this week. So while the news report is taking a brief nap, all our other platforms, websites, socials, podcasts, carrier pigeons, interpretive dance, smoke signals, they'll all be serving up the latest headlines, just as usual. So we'll be back next Monday with this newscast. In the early hours of Saturday, April 12th, a vehicle carrying 3 individuals veered off the road and crashed into the artesian wells located approximately half a mile outside of Bishop. The incident occurred around 3 a.m., prompting emergency response teams to the scene. All 3 occupants were immediately transported to Northern Inyo Hospital, and occupants of another damaged vehicle on site were being questioned as our reporter arrived on scene. Details regarding the cause of the crash and the condition of the occupants have not been disclosed at this time. Thank you, Matt Graham, for that story. Colleen McAvoy of the Northern Inyo Healthcare District has been recognized by the University of California, San Francisco for exemplary leadership in school-based health clinics. The Alumni Association at UCSF is awarding her with the prestigious 2025 Alumni Practitioner Awards, which she will formally receive at the Alumni Weekend later this month. Dr. McAvoy joined NIHD in 2015 and has been hailed for her efforts in bringing quality on-campus care to Bishop High School with the Bronco Clinic. This honor highlights McAvoy's dedication to integrating healthcare services within educational settings, aiming to improve student health outcomes in the Eastern Sierra region. You looking for a store that's more wow and less ow, my wallet? Manor Market in Bishop has you covered. From gourmet goodies and local produce to a beer cave. So cool, it gives your fridge a complex. This market is your one-stop shop for everything delicious. Whether you're fueling a hike, prepping for a dinner party, or just need the good snacks, Manor Market is where small town charm meets big league variety. Manor Market, them little folks out there, they try harder. The Mammoth Lakes Repertory Theater and Sierra Classic Theater are inviting local actors to audition for the upcoming Mammoth Shakespeare Festival. This annual event provides a great opportunity for actors of all ages and theater enthusiasts alike to enjoy a fantastic show and the beautiful outdoors. Auditions are scheduled for today and Thursday, April 17th at 6 p.m., taking place on the 2nd floor of the Canyon Lodge Kids School. This year's festival will feature 2 of Shakespeare's most renowned plays, Romeo and Juliet and A Midsummer Night's Dream. In case you're wondering, yes, I did play bottom in A Midsummer Night's Dream down south in San Luis Obispo about 15 years ago. I was definitely a bottom. This is offering performers an opportunity to engage with classic theatrical works. The Manzanar Committee has announced that its 56th annual pilgrimage will occur from April 25th to April 27th. The event will commence with a public reception on Friday at the Eastern California Museum in Independence. This event is open to everyone and provides an opportunity to ensure the incarceration of Japanese Americans during World War II is never forgotten nor repeated. The event will feature Kyoto Taiko, a student-run Japanese drumming ensemble from UCLA, and Dr. Satsuki Ina. The pilgrimage serves as a time for reflection and education, honoring the history of Japanese American incarcerations during World War II and promoting civil rights awareness. Want the latest local news, events, and entertainment delivered faster than a $3.95 tailwind? Subscribe to Eastern Sierra Now's email newsletter and never miss a moment. We promise no spam, just the good stuff. Updates, alerts, and the occasional witty weather jab. It's like having your own personal newsroom, minus the awkward small talk. Sign up today at easternsierranow.com. Now, for a look at some of the upcoming events in the area for those of you interested in becoming more involved in the community. We live in a great area, so let's take advantage of it. Up first, Distant Brewing is hosting its weekly Mike Night. I was going to say Mick Night. Tonight at 6 p.m. As always, this event is free to attend and some equipment is provided. The Mammoth Lakes Chamber of Commerce is hosting its monthly Business After Hours event tomorrow starting at 5 p.m. This month will highlight Mammoth Hospital's efforts of expansion with the North Wing Project. Also tomorrow, Volunteer Eastern Sierra is bringing back Not Your Grandma's Bingo, which is super fun, for another month with the event starting at 5 p.m. This month, all proceeds will go to support Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra. Great cause. For the avid crafters in the community, C5 Art Studios Sewing Circle is holding its monthly meeting tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. As a reminder, this is not a class, but provides a great place to sew, crochet, craft, and make friends. Eastern Sierra Pride will host its monthly Parents and Families of LGBTQ plus youth support group tomorrow at 6 p.m. Lastly, Mammoth Brewing Company is hosting its weekly trivia contest tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. For more information on all these events and more, please visit easternsierranow.com/events or just download the mobile app. The temperatures may be rising. Ski season, it ain't over yet, folks. Today's conditions, think sunshine, soft snow, and smiles per mile, with a spring base depth of 80 inches. It's prime time for slushy turns and laid-back laps. All 10 parks are up and running, with a whopping 177 trails and 23 lifts open. Basically, if you can ski it, it's open. But don't get too comfy in your spring groove. Mother Nature's brewing something. A storm system is eyeing the Eastern Sierra later this week, so consider this your polite but firm nudge to check the forecast and maybe squeeze in an extra lap or two just in case. And if park laps are your jam, South Park is popping up with jumps and jibs galore. It's the kind of day where sunscreen is your best friend and a slushy landing feels like a high five from the snow gods. Right on your knees. Get out there, stay safe, and ski like the storm's watching. The beans are heating up. It's coffee month and the Epic Eats poll, and your caffeine champions are giving it their all. Brewed Awakening is holding down Bishop like a bold, dark roast. Looney Bean is keeping in weird and winning in Mammoth. Vibrous Juice Bar is shaking up Lone Pine with their energizing espresso game. Voting is still open, and every vote is like a virtual high five for your favorite local coffee spot. Vote now before your coffee gets cold. Cast your beautiful vote at easternsierranow.com/epic-eats. Okay, sports fanatics, let's see how our Broncos have been performing this week. Once again, this segment is proudly sponsored by Back Alley Bull and Grill, where the only thing better than their steak is the Broncos' winning streak. Starting off with the track and field group, the team performed strong at the Lonnie Shelton Invitational. Despite technical hiccups, the Bishop Broncos track and field team sprinted past obstacles, logging 16 personal records. Freshman Hunter Daly leapt into the spotlight, shattering a 21-year-old long jump record and resetting his own records in the triple jump and 100 meters. Is this kid Spider-Man or something? What is going on here? Meanwhile, Wyatt Mears dominated the throws, ranking first in fresh, soft shot put, even when unintentionally throwing a 12-pound shot put with his discus throw. Ranking fifth for freshmen in California this season, additional freshmen Kingston Gruel and Xavier Coakley both broke the 400-meter freshman record. On the diamond, the varsity baseball team served up an 8-4 victory over Boron. Richie Talavera ignited the offense with a leadoff triple, setting the tone for a game filled with strategic hits and solid defense. The varsity softball squad mirrored the baseball team's success, defeating Boron 9-4. Pitcher Sienna Fuller went the distance, striking out 5 and keeping the Bobcats at bay. The Broncos' bats were alive, securing a comfortable lead and sealing the win. As always, celebrate the Broncos' triumph with a feast at Back Alley Bull and Grill. Whether you're craving a post-game burger or looking to strike up some fun, they've got you covered. Stay tuned for more sports highlights. And remember, at Back Alley Bull and Grill, every meal's a home run. Before we wrap things up, let's take a look at this week's weather. Today in Bishop, mostly sunny and warm with a high of 78 and a low of 45. Tomorrow, warm with some sun, then turning cloudy. High of 78, low 45. And Wednesday, mostly cloudy with showers in spots in the afternoon. 71 and 42. Mammoth today looks like mostly sunny with a high of 59, low of 29. Tomorrow, some sun, turning cloudy with showers in the afternoon. Highs of 57, low of 31. And Wednesday, cloudy and cooler with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm from late morning on. 52 and 30. And that's a wrap for today's news on Eastern Sierra Now, the only place where you can go from long jump records to long lost aquifers in the same breath. A big shout out again to Manor Market, where your basket fills up with delicious surprises and your heart fills up with local love. Remember, subscribe, follow, share, and maybe even send us a smoke signal. And while the cameras may be off for the rest of the week, while we box up the studio, stories will never stop. You'll still find breaking news, community updates, and caffeinated commentary across all our other platforms. Till next time, stay safe, stay curious, and stay just weird enough to fit in around here. We'll have a new set. Things are going to be pretty great. Tune in next week. Sorry about all the little click click. Somebody's texting me.